hope you're well. I just to tell you about something that came up in the media just a few days ago regarding all the karmics that were playing with spell work and all the karmics that were starting a bunch of shit and what's currently going on with them because of that. So you guys know that I was making videos sharing news and information with you about why the nonprofit social justice, arts, criminal justice, early childhood education, social work community, etc., was getting defunded. Healthcare, indigenous arts, etc., was getting defunded. It's because a group of people got together and they decided that they were going to start playing with spell work and rituals on me and other people. Now, how did this get started? Let me show you this before I open up this article and clown somebody. Okay, okay, so you have the period blood bandit selling period blood in public tea that she's giving out. Okay, she's the one that started this. Now, how did this get started? Because Desiree, I was like in a program for youth entrepreneurs. She was in that program too. Her business completely fell apart. She's not doing anything that she said that she's doing. And she got mad that I was moving forward with my organization, doing the work, and that I was like very polished professionally. So when I met Desiree, she had just come out of the psych ward, had gotten connected to a program, and she was like acting as like a youth liaison, right? Like, oh, sitting at the front desk, like, sign in, do this, do that. They called me in to run programs, and that's how it got started. Well, Daisy's doing very well. She went to school for public health. She has her background in this, et cetera, and she's indigenous. She knows a lot because, I'm Nigerian, and she knows about this, she knows about that. So I'm going to let her come in and run programs, and they had me doing cooking classes and stuff like that. She was getting mad because of that. That's how this got started, and she was doing magic on people, starting a bunch of shit, causing a bunch of drama. Now, this is the person that ran Desiree's wedding. This is how the feds are going to tie all them together. So that's how it got started with the young people getting pulled in for magic. Yeah, well, in order to get your spiritual powers, this is what you have to do. People have to get gang stalked. They have to get harassed. They have to go through that. And that's our spiritual powers because, like, that's why Daisy's going through this. Like, they started slavery. Her family did this and did that. Oh, well, how do you know? Well, it came out in my dreams after smoking crack with your husband. Oh, okay. And playing with fentanyl. Just be careful with all that. Be very careful with all that. So this is the woman that did Desiree's wedding. Okay? And she is the director of HIV prevention for Alameda County, and she has like a herbalism practice somewhere around here. You can find like her herbalism practice or something like that. I'm not really sure if she's like still working with them or whatnot. She calls herself Phoenix, but her name is Jennifer. Once again, all these women are gay. So this is going to come up in a minute too with something that they're about to start charging people with, like, oh, well, it's sexual harassment because all of you guys are gay and Daisy's not. But we have several police reports from other women about you trying to get them drunk, give them psychedelics, mushrooms, etc., get them in bed, etc. That's not what. Okay, yeah, we weren't like gang stalking Daisy because we were trying to make her gay. Thank you. Now, this is Ashara Ekundayo. They're all best friends. They're all good friends with each other. You guys heard about the public health director getting murdered in Detroit? She's the one that had her hand in that. Ashara's from Detroit. Okay. Thank you. Now, look at this article that just came out like 2 days ago from Marcus Foster Institute. This is the California Endowment. This is their office, right? You guys saw this right here in the 37 file. This right here, it's like a picture of a house. It has 37 on it because they thought it was funny. Thank you. Now, here we go. Marcus Foster Education Institute. It's not just them. It's several fiscal sponsors that got hit because they were moving money around, laundering money. Okay, I didn't know that you guys were giving money to like rebel groups that were like harassing black and brown people, trying to steal their farm, trying to cause chaos, etc., etc. What is this about? Here we go with the Shara. This is because they're not getting their money. That's what's going on too. And they're talking about, oh, they stole the money. How do we get money from an organization that's giving out grants and it comes to us and then the money disappears. That's not what was going on. They submitted so many reports. They were doing this, they were doing that. Thank you. They were doing that, they were doing that. Ashara is on a list with the FBI, ROS, DOJ, and Department of Homeland Security because they're considered domestic terrorists because of what they started. They were paying for magic that was being run by La Commission into UIC, where they thought they were getting psychic powers by getting small children and innocent people, having them raped and molested and cut up, their meat sold in local meat markets, and then their bones soaked in acid for powder to use in magic. Okay, people don't need to know that. That's why we got defunded. Thank you. Listen to this. I've been grappling with the betrayal and the rage and the disappointment and the frustration. She held a virtual forum. Why aren't you doing things in person? Because nobody comes in person. Because I'm blacklisted. It has been even difficult for me just getting ready for this forum, and has been challenging on my body and my psyche and my relationships with people. It's challenging on your body, on your psyche, and we're out running side shows trying to let people know what the fuck happened to our brothers and our sisters, and kids were getting switched at birth. This is how Ashara's gonna get set the fuck up and hit. So she has like an art gallery. They got PPP loans. They used their foundation money. They were getting paid to do rituals on people. But look at what happened with Daisy. And I know how to do work. Yeah, but look what happened with Daisy. What's this document? It means that you got caught. Okay, Ashara, I don't want to know any more about this. You started it, so you stop it, okay? No, I don't believe any about Daisy. Now her thing is, yeah, but Daisy got mad because we got her funding and we did this and we did that. I don't know what happened. She just thinks that we did this and we did that because people were coming and telling me what the fuck they were doing. Oh, I never got Daisy any funding. That's not, no, we never got her any funding. We never did this. We never did any of that. I don't know who's saying those things. I don't know why she thought it was us. Okay, we should stop doing work on people because no one believes all this. Because when this first started, and now Jamaica is hearing, Haiti is hearing in Spanish America, so September 2019 up until January 2020 is when they were plotting to do rituals and how many rituals they were needing to do and getting spreadsheets about different practitioners that they can call, which the feds have everything. Okay, so that's how this all got started with the cartel getting uploaded to virtual neural monitoring, spy technology. Because you knew that you were going to fall the fuck off and this was going to come out about that brujeria because Daisy said she was going to take you to court. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what this is all about because we got caught playing with brujeria. Now, because you started all that and rigged all these court cases, this is how everybody got caught up. This is how everyone's business got exposed. This is how now the Marleys and Lauryn Hill and all them are scattering and everyone else is scattering because everyone found out about that La Commission. Ashara never got me a fucking dollar of funding. I never even asked them. I helped her wife get the studio that they're using now, the building that they're using now for their art classes, and we all got reduced rent because we were doing nonprofit stuff. Okay, so you helped her wife get an office so they can run their music program. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't have come out that we were starting all that, and Daisy was helping everybody. Well, Daisy, you were making money as a young person. You were helping a lot of people. We decided that we wanted to use you as a talent. Like, oh, she won't miss anything. She won't really notice. We thought that maybe we can just try to run magic off your energy and we can manifest things because you were the only one that was getting things. Are you paying attention to what they did in every single city and state? Because all these bitches are cursed. So now you have this big bitch running around feeding people period blood and starting nonsense. And then now you see the person that is running that. But yeah, but you were the one saying that you were doing divinations for Desiree and you are an Ife priestess and you have an herbalism business on the side and you were moving money around through your position as the director of HIV care. You know what? This is just too much. Okay, yeah, we brought in a couple consultants so you can use that money to pay for witchcraft. It's been very challenging on my body. Oh, really? But we're the ones sitting here like catching all the pedophiles that you ended up like activating with magic. Just be careful, you guys, because this is how hoes get set the fuck up. This relationship comes with risks. Remember, I lost my fiscal sponsor because they worked with them behind the scenes. Like, okay, I'll just give them a call and let them know what's going on. Okay. If she doesn't have a fiscal sponsor anymore, she'll maybe close on her organization. She can get a new fiscal sponsor, but people don't need to know that she's like doing all this work. Because then I look stupid. Latifah Simon. I look stupid because I was stalking and harassing Daisy for several years and lying and starting shit. Like, oh, okay, I didn't know that you knew my ex-husband. So you knew my ex-husband since you were 17 years old. That's how long you've been around? I didn't know that because you don't say anything. So now I went to every single organization and I got in front of everybody that remembers what I did and how we first opened our organization and how we got money from a bunch of white women because we set up the whole entire hood in Fillmore, Lakeview, and Hunters Point and the Tenderloin. And in like the 90s, every hood nigga went to jail because we set them up and got pulled in for questioning. That's how we got a little bit of money and a little bit of office and saying that we're doing community work. 93 till. That's how Latifah Simon got up. And had I never, ever, 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 ever started this with you, Daisy, that would have never come out. And now everyone is sitting here finding out what the fuck we're doing and why everyone has this nonsense in their ear and why everyone's getting called a nigger, a black bitch, and an ape and why this is blasting across everyone's fucking house and organization and why I'm getting cussed the fuck out left and right. Thank you. It's been very difficult for my body and my psyche, yeah. And you guys are out and getting uploaded to virtual reality and they're screaming and chanting in your ear and you're like watching these rituals that we were paying for. And you're watching what these white people are doing to these innocent kids. And it's been hard on my relationships with people because you're the one reason why everyone lost their fiscal sponsor. Do you see reversals though? But are you paying attention to reversals and chaos? Yeah, but had you never started that with Daisy, none of this would have gotten started though. So you lost your fiscal sponsor because you went to go play with Daisy. Coming to find out, she fired one of your people because he was playing with child pornography on the computer and his uncle's under investigation because they go and configure networks for pedophiles and that's how they got a second house up north and that's like their vacation home and they're always over there. Okay, yeah, but people don't need to know that. People don't need to know that that's why we got defunded and that's what's going on in the Bay Area and that's why all this drama is getting started. Because I'm a fucking fraud and I'm not spiritual at all. And all this nonsense about incest and people playing in space, that doesn't need to come out about me. Because that's what they're trying to hide now too because everyone got pulled into virtual reality and everybody in Oakland saw it. I just want to let you know, again, this is how hoes get hit.